And I have to introduce one of my friends, even though she might be embarrassed.
Really?
Yeah, so we make sure we're nice to her. Vinny Brand's daughter. So we have to be very...
What is that about?
Wait, are you kidding?
Yes, it's a very beautiful
Vinny
girl
Brand's
over
daughter?
there. Yeah. But I didn't want anybody to say anything ludicrous to her, so I had to point her out because I know us. Or I know you.
Yeah.
I know her, but you guys might not.
That's Vinny's daughter?
Yes.
Why would he let her come here today?
I don't think he knows I'm here.
Oh, all right, well, she
now.
looked like Vinny's daughter.
How old's Vinny's daughter?
19.
19.
Holy shit.
What the
Fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Is that your boyfriend?
Jesus, douche.
No, it's my best friend, Mike.
Yeah,
Mike?
Best friend.
Oh, best
That's
friend,
the guy
Mike.
that's trying to have sex with you.
Best friend.
Best friend Mike.
Mike, do you like
Mike?
Do you like Daniela?
We've been friends for about 3 years now, yeah. But I'm actually dating
19,
4
18,
years.
70, 16.
5 years.
Wow,
15,
just like a
14.
real relationship already.
Nice
I'm
best
actually dating
friend.
her best friend. That's how we met. She
Wait.
hooked me up with her best friend.
Oh, so you're dating her friend?
Yes.
All right, that could be legit. How long you been with her friend?
Oh, about over 2 years now.
Oh, all right. And where's her friend today?
She's probably sleeping.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she's really not too interested in the show. I try to get her to listen, but she's probably still in bed now.
Oh, she's awful.
Why doesn't she like the show?
She doesn't have XM, and she doesn't want to pay for it, so.
Oh, well.
And she's not up early enough to listen on 92.3, so.
All right.
Yeah.
What time is it? 10, she's still sleeping?
I was gonna buy her an XM unit, actually. So.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you? Wait till the merger, though.
But she's sleeping late because you fucked the shit out of her last night?
Valid question, Mike.
I can't answer that now.
You can't answer that. All right.
So now, of course, we all know your father, and I know your father for 15 years, maybe more. Is he like?
Seems like 25 years, though,
It
right,
really
Jimmy?
does.
Yeah,
Just
he's-
endless.
Boy.
Did he monitor everybody you date?
I don't think he meets everyone I date.
Oh,
But
really?
not really.
Jesus.
He's a little, like, he's really scary when you meet him.
I know he's scary, and I know him. I saw Vinny bite somebody's finger one time.
Really?
Yeah, it was many years ago when the Stretch Factory first opened, and Vinny, in fairness, was provoked. The guy was drunk, like a drunk patron, and Vinny was booting him, and the guy was pointing in Vinny's face aggressively, and I'm like, oh, you don't want to do that. And Vinny just bit his finger and held it in his mouth. Wow. And that man didn't point again for the rest of that. So you're a sophomore in college? Mm-hmm. Cool. What's your major going to be?
Communications.
Why, do you want to get into the business somehow?
I don't know why I picked it's easy. And I don't know, if you're like good with
That's a
people,
good life plan.
communications is like a good major.
Just as long as it's easy.
Do you want to be an entertainer of some sort?
Mm-hmm.
What kind?
Any kind. It doesn't involve like dollar bills.
Hold on, excuse me. No Vinny's daughter's jokes, sir. Anyone else, please, you could spit on them, but I can't with her. I know her for too many years. You have to be very nice.
What
to
did
her.
you know her when she was a little girl?
Yeah, I remember I met my
Knew
first...
her, you knew her when she was a little girl. You knew her when she was a little girl.
What do you do? I'm not sure.
Smart ass.
What?
Oh, you never met her?
What? No, he's saying he doesn't know what you don't know what bit Anthony's doing right now.
No.
Right.
I don't either. I need to
I
start
first met her when she was... No, it was right after Kinnison died, I think. I went to her father. Your mom's the one that told me that Sam died. It's the whole story. Back in what, 91, 92?
Did you watch Vinny change her diaper back in the day?
No, I didn't. It wasn't that close. We were just doing gigs together. We didn't open up to each other emotionally. I would just pick up Vinny and he would scream about shit all the way to the gig, and that was the end of it.
That was it. All right, so enjoy the show.
Actually, I remember I met you when I was like 14, and I thought you were like really dirty. And I was just like, I don't even want to meet you, Gordon. And then after I met you, I thought you were the funniest person ever.
Oh, thank you.
And you taught me how to play chess.
What's that?
You taught me how to play chess.
Really?
Where
That's
do we
nice.
play chess?
At the Salé.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot you came in. I was, but I met you like when you were like literally, you were really young. Oh, you don't remember, obviously.
Yeah, she blocked it out.
She'll remember in therapy.
Yeah.
No, that was like 90.
She'll remember under hypnosis. And
That's funny that our father has a more feminine voice than she does.
Yeah, your father sounds like a midget. You know that, right?
Yeah, I'm aware. I've heard it before.
It's a little obscure, but he sounds exactly like Matt Roloff from Little People, Big World. We did that bit too many times. We don't need to do it again today.
No.
Anybody else have anything
I
out
just
there?
never knew that he had a
good sperm.
Yeah, like you gotta hand it to him.
Excellent DNA.
What was what's mom looking like?
Obviously your mom's a supermodel.
Yeah.
She's very pretty. I haven't seen her in years, but
I haven't seen my mom in years. She doesn't look anything like me, anyhow.
No.
Wait, you haven't seen your mom in years?
No, but I look exactly like my stepmom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's really shady, actually.
No, that's cool.
No, you could pretty much
fucked
know
up family. That's good. I like that.
Wait, she looks like her stepmom?
Yeah.
Oh,
How did that happen?
Why do you have to be related to Vinny, man?
I know.
We got some questions to ask you.
she's a very lovely girl.
I know. Can I ask this? Why haven't you seen your mom in all these years?
Oh, the Stress Factory, it's in New Brunswick. It's like the best comedy club ever. I'm sure you guys have all been there.
This is
How
the
would
beginning
one
to why
call
she
it?
hasn't seen
That is a good
Wait,
plug.
he was asking my favorite comedy club, right?
But how would one call it? Yeah.
She doesn't want to talk about her mom.
I understand.
She doesn't want to talk about her
I
mom.
figured I'd try at least, you know, because we
Yeah.
got a lot of guys around here that hate their mom. So I'm just maybe.
Do you know how
you would relate?
Oh, do you know how stupid I am? I really thought she was getting into the mom story. I'm such a dumb motherfucker.
No, she
Why
doesn't
am
want
I in a business where I have to communicate for a living? I'm like, okay, but what about asshole?
All right, we won't go there, obviously.
No.
I hope you're having fun.
Yeah.
Would you like a piece of celery?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Peanut butter too.
Yeah, of course.
This is getting,
Go over to
it's getting
Jimmy.
weird now.
No. Yeah, I don't want
She
to touch your
skipped
food.
over.
Well, she knows me. No, I can't have to be nice to her. She's my friend.
All right.
Huh?
She's fucking ridiculous. I just got to be honest. Someone here's got to be fucking honest.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh, very pretty, yes.
Oh, look at Jim. Oh, very pretty. Yes. Oh, yes, indeed. That's no. If it was anybody else
Of course.
that you
Yes,
didn't
she's very
know,
pretty. She's got a
you'd
little-
already have fucking 18 MySpace phone numbers and every other being thrown at her by cannon.
We have MySpace. We've
Yeah, we're
MySpace
friends on
each other.
MySpace.
You've
Yeah.
never seen more polite MySpaces.
No shit.
Godspeed, dear. Because I look at her, I see a pretty girl, but what I really see is a fist attached to a club owner.
Yeah, you have stuff to lose.
I read your book, Happy Endings. I thought it was fucking hilarious. I read it in one day. I MySpace him, tell him how funny it is. And then he writes me the most polite MySpace message back. I'm like,
Really?
how can I read Happy Endings and then get this message back?
It was actually embarrassing when you when you know someone for that many years and they read that all those made up stories.
Yes, all that.
I don't think
fake.
they're made up at all.
Yeah.
No, they're really not. There's actually worse stuff that I edited out.
Let me just try to enlighten you a little bit. He's trying to be sweet on MySpace. He's trying to be like sweet. Like, I'm not that guy. There's an ulterior motive there. It
No,
might
I
take
love Jimmy
a couple
Norton
of years.
for being that guy.
It might take a couple of years. It might take, but yeah.
No, there are very few.
I'm cock blocking, by the way. This is pure, just cock
Dude,
blocking.
You can
very
hire
sweet.
10 of Louis' relatives to build the wall if you want. That's a block. That's perfectly acceptable.
This is really sweet.
Yeah.
This is really sweet to see.
We must really like Vinny because we're all dying
This is the
to.
most. Yeah.
We're dying to say.
I
and
could
do
give a
awful
shit
things.
about Vinny Brown.
I don't care.
I'm being honest. That's
Yeah.
all. That's all I said.
I'm only restraining myself for Jim's benefit because he seems to, because he has a.
Fuck Jim Norton.
Yeah, no, because
That's an
about
option.
that.
he has. He's putting this girl in a very sweet light with a little bow in her hair and a whole, skipping down the road with a lollipop.
Yeah.
But she likes the dirty
Oh,
Jim
sorry.
Norton.
Right. No, it's very nice. It's a sweet thing.
What was your favorite part of Jimmy's book? Was there one story that
When he
stood
talked
out?
about his girlfriend and he wrote her that letter that he thought was like romantic for some reason, but it was basically saying how he wanted to kill her. And then he was really surprised when she was upset.
Yeah, Pumpkin, a love story.
It's definitely my favorite part.
That's funny.
All right.
This is a funny energy.
Yeah, it's
Everybody's being so nice.
You have to be. We're very rarely. We're pigs with everybody. It's
I
like
know,
my
that's the
friend's
thing
daughter,
about
I
it.
gotta
It's
be
like,
nice.
and Jim's being nice.
What do you want to say,
And what's
Lo?
hanging in the air is that everybody wants to fuck her tits into a blue. I'm sorry.
Wow, Lou.
I guess Lou doesn't need the stress factor.
I'm doing a theater down the street. I'm doing a theater down the street from there tonight, so I'm probably
that's the
hurting him.
competition. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
fuck him. I
That's
don't
smart.
give a shit about the Stress Factory.
You're gonna hear a grovelly voice man lobbing Molotov cocktails.
Sorry. It's the Opie and Anthony show. What can I do?
Should we have her sit back down
Yeah, I
before
feel
it
like I'm
gets
ruining
ugly?
your show by making it political.
Not at all. Bounce, 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 bounce.
Really nice girl. Really nice girl.
Yes.
Very sweet.
Why don't we take a break and take care of these boners?
I wasn't sure if it would be a judgment error
Yeah.
introducing it, but
It was a really smart thing to do because we were all going like, "Who the fuck is that?" All the time. Who the fuck is that sitting there? And why is Jimmy picking out the Puerto Rican from Connecticut when she's sitting there? She's sitting there.
Well, no, but what he's saying is. Well, you have to.
Ah, shit. There was a little tension between you and Vinny's daughter. She kind of took
she made fun of me. She
She
said
took a little
that.
shot at you during the commercial
right.
break.
Yeah.
What'd you say again?
Let's hear that again.
Oh, I just said good luck at the show tonight. I think he's
that's
a great
nice.
comedian.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you.
But you said you'd never seen him before.
Oh yeah, no. Actually, no. I've seen him at my club, but I was just teasing him. I said
It's her
he was
club
like
now.
plugging that he's working at the State Theater, and I asked if he was working at the concession stand.
That's right.
She gave Lou a good belt right to his
Good
stupid
ribbon.
redheaded balls.
That's right.
She's right. She said my club. You're right. Actually, eventually,
Yes,
will
she
be.
will. Yep.
Yeah. Who knows? Your dad
Oh
retires.
yes. I hope
You could do the phone bit on the wall.
That's right.
that's funny.
I want to buy the club, and then I want to just sit Vinny down and pour gas on the phone and set it on fire in front of him and go, now what? And then sell it back to him.
And, of course, Louis C.K. will also be there, and he's in the studio as well.
Hello, fellas.
It's his birthday, and he walked in just bitching and complaining. I don't know. You were supposed to be here a while ago, I think.
I know.
What happened?
Bad morning. Well, I walked my daughter to school with my wife and on the way here. And, of course, my daughter won't carry her backpack. She won't carry her own backpack because it's impossible. It took forever just to get her to a corner where I could get a cab here.
Yeah.
And she keeps crouching her whole body to the sidewalk and just saying, it's cold and I can't carry this and I want someone to carry me. She just won't walk to school.
Right.
It's torture.
Isn't she 15?
Yeah. 15 in kindergarten. And so I'm like, you got it. This is it. This is life. You got to go to school. Just go. I didn't like it either.
Yeah.
And she makes me carry her backpack, and which I carry. There's no point to it being a backpack because I carry it. It might as well be a grown-up backpack.
A briefcase.
Yes, exactly. Instead of a pink
attaché case.
Hello Kitty backpack.
Aww.
And so then I get to finally a corner where I'm soaked in sweat, and I get to a corner, and it's my birthday. Nobody cares.
Happy birthday there.
Whatever.
Absolutely.
Whatever. The whole my birthday thing stopped at very early in the morning. Few gifts, forget, So then I get in a cab, and I get here. As soon as I get here, I realize I have her backpack, of course.
Oh, boy. But now, how is she going to get any kindergarten work done without all of the tools that you need to take with you?
There's
to
nothing in
What
the
is in there that she needs?
There's a folder in which they put notes for us. That's all.
For you.
It's her backpack is a mail bag for us.
Yes.
That's all it is. And there's a water bottle, a little pink water bottle, which is there because they don't give them water in the public school. You got to send them with water, or else they die.
They just dehydrate.
Yeah. So my wife, I called her because I had my phone off this morning. So I called her to say I have her. She goes, I know you have her backpack. She's crying. Come back and bring it. And I'm like, I'm at work right now. And she says, so come back here and bring her backpack.
So?
Yeah.
That's not a thing you can say so to.
So once somebody here is being very nice from your show and going to bring it down to the school. And I called her to tell her that. And she's like, yeah, fine. So it's not my birthday anymore. It stopped being my birthday.
So
That's it. I evaporated my entire birthday goodwill.
But your wife is now mad because you're not bringing the backpack to your daughter.
Even though you're making arrangements to have it dropped off.
Even though I'm making arrangements to have it dropped off, and I'm here doing what I do professionally.
By the way, make sure we know who's bringing it, because there are a couple of people on our staff that aren't allowed within 100 yards of a school.
Yeah, I know. I thought
depending on their criminal past or what they're carrying on them.
Who's bringing it?
Who?
Right, cool.
Not Pat Duffy. He's the one, that probably can't go near a school.
Yeah, the fellow who brushed his teeth with dog poop.
And got thrown up in the face. Yeah.
That's actually has a further education already. Wait, that idiot.
You forgot about
you should just stop in there, maybe learn something.
Happy birthday, Lou.
Oh, thanks,
Hope you're
fellas.
dead before the next one.
You and me both, my friend.
That must have been a nice birthday for a couple of years, September 12th.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no.
Hey, happy birthday. Oh, did you?
No.
Oh, the tragedy.
September 10th, we had my birthday party early because I was flying to L.A. on the big one.
Yeah.
And I flew the night before to L.A., but we had a big birthday party for me in our backyard, and my wife got me a piñata, which we...
Oh, look at that, traditional.
The head of that piñata still hangs in our backyard.
Really?
It's just this symbol of the last normal moment.
Oh, yeah.
Of our lives. It's just this withering.
Or you're just a lazy Mexican.
Who doesn't clean up his piñata.
His own yard.
I bet you got some this morning, though, right? A little birthday?
Somewhat. Somewhat.
You know how it is on the old birthday.
You're going to need to go beyond innuendo for me to understand, because I didn't get nothing on my birthday.
No.
I got a pen.
A nice pen?
It was a nice pen.
Just a cross pen.
Yeah. There are nicer pens.
A cross.
A pen on your birthday is good if it's sticking out of a vagina when you get it.
Hey, you can't say that. But it's Wednesday.
So you can't say that Wednesday.
Can we get Pat Duffy on the phone? I want to see how the backpack thing's going.
Well, he hasn't left yet because I got it. My wife. Oh, here she is. Hold on a second.
All right.
Oh, boy. Hey. So.
Bring it to Raquel in the office, and she's going to bring it to the classroom.
Okay, so he brings it to Raquel in the office. And what does he tell the guard? What does he tell the guard when he gets there?
He tells the guard that he needs to give his backpack to Raquel.
Okay.
Look at him.
Her dad forgot to give her backpack, and
Right.
tells us to bring it to the office, and she'll bring it.
Okay.
I'm sure, he just has to. He'll probably just sign and pass or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
He'll sign some. Pat, come here.
Okay.
Look at it.
All right. I'm really sorry about that. Yeah, I know. She must have gone nuts.
She just freaking out, and she wouldn't let me leave the classroom, and she'd say, "No, I want it before you leave."
Yeah.
She was worried about not having water, and I had to buy her a bottle of water. And,
Of course. I know. I know. Thank you. I'm really sorry, and I'll call you after radio. All right. Bye.
Oh, wow. Oh, dude, that's hysterical.
I think Lou was apologizing. She didn't seem like she was like, all right, have fun.
No, she's okay now.
Yeah,
she's
she's
all right.
all right.
Tell, yeah.
I think a lot of it is me. I think I fill in a lot of blanks with guilt.
Because I'm
So
listening
she was just quiet. She didn't say it's okay last time I talked to her. So I'm like, oh, she's mad.
But she did have to explain to you the misery of the whole thing and how she had to get her the water
Yes,
and
I had to
how
hear
she
that.
was crying and everything. Yeah.
That's just a
That was good.
Yeah, she didn't say me that.
I liked that.
And no happy birthday.
No,
there's not a...
No, I love you.
Oh, by the way, happy birthday.
No, I love you.
Yeah, no,
Happy
nothing.
birthday.
Have fun.
You were looking at Pat Duffy, though, and laughing.
I'm laughing that
He
this
has
is
to
the
go to
guy.
public
Dude,
school.
he's got his forearm tat.
Yeah.
He's wearing his Honest Abe Lincoln beard.
Yeah.
His Amish beard.
Oh, yeah.
He's got a Frank the Tank shirt on with a picture of a tank on it.
Yeah, so you're going to an elementary school to deliver a pink Hello Kitty backpack to a kindergartner right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
You need to see a woman named Rachel. He's taking it to Rachel.
Raquel.
Okay. Did she say
Raquel, you
Raquel?
don't.
Yeah. You weren't listening. Oh, my God. You weren't listening.
Your wife is right. I
didn't hear a
suddenly
word.
see her point
I didn't
of
hear a
view. Lou
word of
is an
it.
idiot.
I didn't hear a word of it.
He'd be looking for this Rachel. I need to find Rachel. They're like locking down the school, hiding the Rachels that go there.
He's going around every corner. Rachel.
Rachel, I've got your back. Back.
A lot of people pointing out that you're a beaten man on instant feedback, Lou.
Oh, totally.
Oh, that conversation was just like, I know.
What were you hearing in your brain during that conversation?
You know what? I
White
felt bad 'cause
noise
she was
or
actually,
Not Raquel.
Charlie Brown's teacher?
she was being pretty nice.
Yeah.
Considering that it's my birthday and I didn't do anything wrong, really.
Yeah.
And I just made a mistake and I'm rectifying it.
Yeah, you're fixing
Considering all that, she was being pretty
Pretty nice.
Well, you just said you were sorry twice. I'm like, why are you sorry, Lou? It's like it was.
I know.
Like I could hear her talking. It wasn't like she was bitching at you. She was like, yeah, she was, how she freaks out. Like
They
she
were
was trying to say-
preemptive I'm sorries.
Yeah, well, they were from before, from the way she sounded last time I
So
talked.
they were owed.
I would never apologize like that. I would just be angry back.
Yeah, well, you
That's how
can't
Jimmy works.
get through, you know.
Oh, you're probably right.
That's how Jimmy rolls.
Yeah, that's how you act with a girlfriend. Where there's no stakes, except PUSS. I'll leave the last one off for saving.
Plus is enough.
Plus is enough for a reason.
Those are life decimating moments.
They are.
When you're.
Believe me.
I was in 4th grade and I had my pants were always split at the crotch because my mother shopped at King's department store, which isn't even a store anymore. King's department store.
Wow.
And so my pants were always split at the crotch, and I was in 4th grade. I'm eating snack at snack time, and I had a boner, and I wasn't aware of it. Just this little pin pushing my undies through the hole in my crotch. And I'm just unaware of it. And this girl, Jill Cassavan, who was the sweet, like she was the one I wanted, she pointed at my crotch and went, and the whole class pointed and went,
Oh, God, that's a hard one to live down.
That moment is me. That's who I am. I'm that
that guy.
Defined my whole life has been regret of that moment.
That's right up there with the guy that throws up or the girl that throws up in the cafeteria.
No, that's you. That's you then. I
You
mean, even
then
when
become
I'm watching my daughter being born, the whole time I'm thinking, that was awful when my boner was sticking up. In the 3rd grade. That's how awful those moments are. Wow. Self-hate.
They carry on with you, yeah, your whole life.
Yeah. Mine's a little different than that, but
Yeah, well,
one friend walks in and catches you doing something to another friend,
laughs all around.
a lot of laughs.
And I think I'm getting worse as a person. Because as you get older, you start finding out, let me give you an example before I rented a car a couple weeks ago in Los Angeles, had the car for a few days, and then when I went home, I had to drop the car at the rental place. You gotta go to the rental place that's off the airport, give them the car, give them your thing with the mileage, you gotta get on a bus, and then go to your terminal and check in. I was late, and I was worried about missing my flight, so I knew I had no time to do any of that. So I never did this before, I just drove my car right to the terminal, and just left it there. And I got on the plane. And once I was on the plane and I had a little moment, I called Hertz and I said, hey, listen, your car is sitting out in front of Terminal 4 and the keys are in it. So that's where it is. And the guy was like, you can't do that. You have to return it to this location and then and I go, well, I didn't do that already. And now I'm leaving California. So if you want your car, you need to go to that place where it is. And he was like, oh, Jesus, man. All right, we'll get it. And that was the end of it. And I realized I could do this every time. Every time I rent a car, because of course they want you to do all that shit. But if you don't, they still want the car back. They're gonna send a dude. You could drive a car till you don't want it, just get out of it while it's moving and just walk away. Well, I don't feel like being in that car any longer. Just call Hertz, hi, your car is drifting into the intersection of 28th and Broadway. If you're interested, it's now your problem. But see, this is a terrible realization. Because you should act in a way that if everybody acted that way, things would work out. You should, because it would be mayhem if everybody was like that. And most people kind of don't care. Most people are very selfish. Most people don't give a shit what happens as long as they get to do their favorite thing. People don't even want to back off from their favorite thing. They won't even do their second favorite thing. Like, you ever seen somebody like they're at an intersection and they want to make a left, but they're in the all the way right lane because they messed up. So now here's the guy. He's in the right lane and there's a lot of cars, like 6th Avenue, like a lot of cars, and he wants to make that left. So what does he do? He just does it anyway. He just goes ahead and he just shoves his car through everybody's life without any... And everybody's beep, honking and outraged, and you always see the guy go, I have to. There's no other possible thing I could do. What else could I do except go up one more block and then go left and take 4 seconds? That's not my favorite way, though. That only meets 99% of my criteria. But I'm selfish.
Thank you very much. Thanks, everybody. Hello. Nice to be here. How are you doing? Good. Good. Nice to be here. I'm broke. Anybody else broke? You ever get so broke that the bank starts charging you money for not having enough money? That's fucking broke, man. Bank called me up, they're like, hi, we're calling because you don't have enough money. I'm like, I know. She's like, sir, you have insufficient funds. Well, that's a good way to put it, too. I agree with that. I find my funds to be grossly insufficient. Thanks for calling. Why are you mad at me? I don't understand how is this something I'm doing to you? She's like, sir, you only have $20. That's not enough. You can't only have $20. I'm like, look, I'm not being broke just to fuck with you. I just really don't have any money. I'm not trying to be a dick. My life is shitty. So they charged me. They charged me $15. That's how much it costs to only have $20. But here's the fucked up part. Now I only have 5. What did I pay the $15 for if I don't get to have the $20 that I paid to have? I paid the fucking money. Where's my 20 bucks? That's like going to the movies, you buy your ticket and they go, get the fuck out of here, go home. But I paid for the movie. No, you paid for a ticket, motherfucker. You didn't pay for a movie. You ever have negative money? That's depressing, isn't it? You look at your bank account, negative $10. That's how much I have now. Negative 10. That means I don't even have no money now. I wish I did. I wish I didn't have anything. I wish I just had nothing, but I have less than that. I don't have none. I have not 10. I can't, I'm like, if it's free, I can't fucking afford it. Somebody could come up to me, take this, it's free. Fuck, that costs nothing. I can't afford that. That's more than I have. I gotta raise 10 bucks to be broke. That's where I'm at. That's not good. That's bad. Apparently some of you are in the same fucking position. How's your economy doing? Shit. No, I'm glad you appreciate that story. Not everybody appreciates that story. I told that story about a week ago in Orange County, California, and all these rich motherfuckers looking at me with their boat tans and their golf shirts and penny loafers. They're all looking at me like, well, yeah. Like, you were financially irresponsible, you had to pay the price. I don't frankly see what you're angry about. The bank has a right to accrue a fee, clearly. That's how different it is to be rich than it is to be poor, because when you're rich, the bank pays you for being rich. If you have a lot of money, they give you money because you have a lot of money. They say, you have so much money that we should give you some. Because you have a lot, you should have more. Here, take more money. Take this guy's 15, fuck him, you should have it. It makes perfect sense. He doesn't have enough, you have a lot. Fine, take it all, you motherfuckers. I don't give a shit. You ever get so broke it just becomes funny to you after a while? You're like, Jesus Christ! I have no fucking money! Jesus! People call you, hi, we're gonna turn off the... Yeah, fuck it! Turn it off, man! Turn it off! I don't give a shit! When can you make a payment? I ain't paying anything! What am I gonna fucking pay you with? I fucking sold the phone. I don't need it now. Damn it, man. This shit's brutal. I live in New York, too, and, man, you can't get along with no money in New York. You gotta live in these tiny places. I have this apartment, right? And we have this... Okay, here's the toilet, right? I'm on the toilet. This is how small the apartment is. The tub is right here, like right next to the toilet. Then there's a wall, like right fucking here, like right... There's no... You get squeezed in, and here's the worst part. I have to put a foot in the tub to use this toilet, because otherwise I gotta go like this. Who shits like this with their knees together? I'm pooping. No, you gotta fucking dig in. You gotta get into it. And in order to achieve this position, I have to put a foot in the tub. Now try putting a foot in the tub when your pants are at your ankles. You can't. They both want to go, right? So I have to take off the whole pant leg, which means I have to take a shoe off every time I take a shit. Every time. And sometimes that's okay, but a lot of times it fucking isn't okay. Sometimes I didn't plan effectively, and I'm 10 blocks from my house, and I've got to shit. You know when you can't run because you'll bounce it out, so you got to kind of collide, and you're going, come on! God damn it! And you stop occasionally. Fuck, fuck, fuck! Come on, man! God. Okay, I'm gonna make it. 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 And I always get to this point where like, I'm gonna make it. I'm fucking fine. I'm fine. Mind over matter. I'm gonna make it. And then I see my house. I just see it. And my eyes tell the rest of me, fuck it, man. Let go. We're here. There's no need to hold on anymore. We've made it. Because my eyes are fucking retarded, and they don't know the difference between the outside and the inside of my house. So now I got like Olympic seconds to fucking get in my house and open the door to the bathroom, and I gotta take a fucking shoe off? Are you... I have shit my pants 13 times. I couldn't keep a straight face with that. All right. Oh, shut up. You better leave now. It doesn't get any better. Anyway. No, fine, sorry, blah, blah. So anyway, no money. I guess I'm white trash officially, and white trash is a very funny expression to me because it's the only racial expression you could use, and no one gets offended. Nobody gives a shit when you say white trash. Nobody gets all quiet like, hey man, why are you talking like that? That's not cool. Nobody defends white trash. You can be talking to the most liberal hippie in the world. You go, hey, I saw this guy, he was white trash. He'll go, ha ha, fuck that guy. White trash piece of shit. Let's laugh at him because he's poor and he's starving to death. Fucking loser. He lives in a trailer because he can't afford a house. Let's go shit right in his face right now. That's why they're funny to us, because they're fucking poor. He wears stupid clothes because they're fucking free so he can eat. Ha fucking ha! Man, it's depressing in this country. You ever drive through whole towns where everybody's life is shit in the whole town? Everybody's just standing in front of their house like... Oh, man. This is a weird election, too. People got weird, man. I was driving through this town in upstate New York. This guy's standing there with a sign that says, honk if you love America. Now, I love America, but I'm looking at this guy and I'm thinking, what the fuck are you doing, man? This is your day? You're gonna stand at this red light with this fucking sign? What is wrong with you? And he's looking at me because he's angry that I haven't honked yet. And now he's trying to intimidate me. He's like, fucking honk, motherfucker! Honk! And then I decide, you know what, I'm not honking. And you know why? Because fuck this guy, that's why. He doesn't get to decide this rule for the whole fucking intersection. Just because he's got a magic marker and no job, now I have to honk? Or otherwise I'm a fucking commie? Fuck him. What if I go up to him with a t-shirt that says, lick my balls if you love Jesus? Come on, man, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. What are you, a Jew? Lick him!
I live in New York City, and it's okay there. I live in a nice building. I never lived in a nice place before. When I was growing up, I had no money. I mean, my mom didn't. Didn't matter. I was a child. But I'm not used to it because it's nice. There's like a pretty courtyard with flowers and a fountain with little marble boys pissing. I don't know. What is it with fountains? Like, all fountain sculptors are pedophiles, basically. You can't get a fountain made without... Can you make me a fountain? Yes, I'll get started right away. Oh, yes! Yes! It's finished! And it's just little boys pissing on the face of a Greek god that looks like him a lot. It's piss on me forever! Anyway, there's one of those in the courtyard of my building. And my first week in the building about a year ago, I went down to the courtyard for the first time. And I didn't look too good, you know? It was a Sunday morning. That's my least presentable hour. There's a lot of, just stains, just like, food and me and whatever. And so I'm sitting there. So, shut up. Oh. Anyway, so there I was. I'm sitting on the stone bench of this courtyard and feeling a little out of place. There's these fancy doormen and stuff. And then there's this guy looking at me. I notice he's looking at me from across the courtyard. And he's all spiffy looking. He's got brown shoes and he's looking at me like, I could tell he was thinking I don't live in the building. He thinks I just wandered in off the street and sat in the courtyard. I could tell he's thinking of coming over and dealing with me on his own. And I'm sitting there thinking like, oh, please do that. Yes, please, come on. And I'm trying to look even more gross. And I'm like pulling up my shirt. And then I see him go, oh, no, that's not going to do at all. And he comes over to me. And I'm like, I'm so excited to have this thing. The confrontation where I'm not wrong at all. And he thinks I am. So he comes over, says, excuse me, do you live in this building? And I said, no. Because why not start there? I said, no. He goes, well, then what are you doing here? And I said, I just need to rest. I'm having a hard time. He says, this is private property. And I said, well, I don't really believe in that. Just the worst things I could say from his point of view is basically all the things I was saying. And he goes, well, if you don't leave, I'm going to talk to the doorman. I was like, can I just stay like 5 more hours? So he's, no, and he goes over to the doorman. And I see him talking about me to the doorman like this. And then I see the doorman going, oh, no, that guy lives here. That's okay. And the look on his face, it was just this beautiful cocktail of anger and confusion. It's like I had invented a new way to hurt somebody's feelings. That's how excited I was.
His thumbs and his fucking middle fingers are the same.
Yeah, they're all
the same size.
weird. Like everyone else, the middle one's a little longer, and then
If my kid drew his hands that way, I would fucking punch her. Learn how to draw, you stupid little cunt. What's wrong with you? That's not how you draw a human hand.
I've got.
What the fuck are you doing?
I've got web hands that aren't connected.
That's what it looks like.
and he's a great golfer. I don't get it.
Fucking Louis C.K. Little girl vagina smell.
Yeah. But that was, you were describing that as a father describing a stinky daughter.
And smelly vagina of my
daughter. I desperately want to ask a lot of questions about that.
Yeah?
I've never heard that from a parent before, that you could smell.
No parent would say it.
They're fucking liars. They're just liars.
But you can tell the difference between the ass smell and that smell at that age?
Of any person. Wow. Fucking vaginas have a distinctive odor. If it's her ass, she's gonna die soon. If her fucking ass smells like fucking rotted clams, I'm really the wrong.
And did you have a clue?
Really wrong.
I had no clue.
Not having any children or knowing any people with girls that I would be around while they're dirty. Mm-hmm. No.
I figured it smelled like powder and shit. I didn't know what kids.
I figured every kid smells good.
I thought it smelled
when you
like
have kids, you're as a guy, your relationship to the vagina, it just changes completely.
Really?
There's always this mysterious beautiful little pouty thing that I'd only catch in glimpses in the dark. Maybe 3 times in 40 years. And now I got to clean shit out of 2 of them daily. I have to literally scrape shit out of my daughter's little red vagina a few times a day. A few times a day.
God.
Got to get in there with the wipey, make a corner out of it, and get the shit out of it.
Holy
Every time she takes
fuck.
a shit, it goes straight up her gun.
God, I had no idea.
It's true.
The parents out there all nodding.
Yeah, they're all going, yep.
I had no clue.
That's
no
what it is. No, and the 4-year-old
awful.
doesn't. She doesn't. She is toilet trained, but she'll lay on the carpet, spreading it out, like pulling it open like a fucking
Holy
hustler,
shit.
like Marilyn Chambers, like fucking yanking it open and just going, man, like just lays there doing that.
Why?
Because that's what people want to do. I mean, that's the happiest I've ever seen any person. Is her laying on the floor pulling her vagina open for the world. And I look at her and I realize that's a human being. That's a human being being happy. And for some reason, that's not okay. And I have to like inhibit that so she won't be homeless.
What do you,
I have to get her to stop
What do you
doing
mean,
that.
homeless? I want to put her up.
Yeah, she continues doing that. She's going to be in a mansion somewhere.
Yeah.
what do you do? Because that's got to be one of those awkward things where you don't want to put too much emphasis on it.
No,
so
you
she
can't go,
freaks
stop
out.
that. That's
Yeah,
dirty.
stop that. Filthy, you animal. But you have to tell her that that's not right. So what do you?
You have to explain to her calmly that vaginas, when held wide open, hurt people's feelings.
Or,
No, yeah.
or you bring your wife in and go, why don't you start doing it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, you just let her do it. Yeah, I have no reason to stop her right now.
Yeah,
People
That's
don't
just
come over that
terrific.
often, but she will. Like, she'll reach in her cute little girl underwear and scratch her asshole like a knuckle deep. Stick her finger in her ass in front of people and then smells her finger. She does that with no reserve.
Shit,
Norton still
what
does
the
that.
hell?
Yeah.
My ex-girlfriend used to do that. One time I caught her.
Oh.
She was sitting on her ass, and her legs were up, and she was sniffing her asshole with her finger. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
No, like I had this moment with that's what it is really like. Parents dress their kids up and bring them out in public so that we can all see how cute they are, but at home it's just fucking disgusting. I was taking a shit the other day, and my wife was out of the house, so I have to shit with the door open. Because I have to watch my kids. Otherwise, I have to gather them in to watch Daddy shit. That's the only alternative. So I'm shitting with the door open and watching my daughter, who's standing there in a T-shirt and no diaper. Occasionally, we want to let her vagina breathe and not have all these American fucking products on it. And she's watching her from behind, and just a little dark spot just appears between her cheeks. And I didn't, honestly, for a second, I didn't realize what it was because I've never just seen an ass shitting in the open. I know Jim is paid well for that.
Jesus, yeah, you've
For
missed
that
out, kid.
pleasure. And then next thing I know, a fucking man-sized crap just fucking right. She shits on the floor, and then she slips on. Keep in mind, I'm shitting at the moment. She slips on her own shit, falls deeply into it, cracks her head. And now she's laying in her own shit and crying her eyes out because she got hurt. And I, with shit hanging out of my ass, I got to get up and waddle over. I got to do the penguin walk over and pick her up and comfort her. And we're both covered in my shit, her shit. The dog is trying to lick it up because the dog loves my daughter's shit. He tries to eat.
And,
it.
and all of a
That's
sudden,
what it's.
and
Yes, that's my house.
and they're speaking German.
Tape's rolling.
But
Yeah.
this is the stuff that happens.
This is a
fucked.
regular day. No, the most disgusting thing that happens is when we change the baby's diaper, and it's a big, just shit piss diaper. And then the dog, if we don't throw it away immediately in a sealed container, the dog will find it and just fucking eat it and leave the residue all over the floor. Fucking chewed up shit piss diaper
How
and the
do you
chemicals from the
live
diaper.
like that?
It's fucking rotten.
How do you fucking live
It's-
like that as a human?
Just regretfully.
I know, right?
Just with a huge amount of regret.
Like, I thought this would be a cool thing, having
Wow.
kids.
No,
I wanted to say, though, I can totally relate with you about the vagina issue because I've wiped shit out of my daughter's vagina numerous times before, and I still have to get in there once in a while to fucking, when she craps herself with these 8-inch freaking long logs.
That's what
You're telling your wife?
That's the thing. Is you got to, if your father, you should change diapers from the. You should change diapers from the beginning. That's the trick. Because when you first get diapers, they have the meconium, which isn't really shit. It's just this black sludge that comes out of their ass when they're first born.
Sludge.
And then it starts getting a little fetid.
Yeah.
You work up to it.
You mix. You start mixing some other ingredients in there, right?
Because I went on the road for a while and I went away from it, and my daughter kind of turned the corner on me, and then I come back. It's a guy's shit. After a while, it's just a big fucking dumperoo.
Oh my God.
And you got to clean it.
Well, that is the last brown thing you want to see in your daughter's vagina. I guess could be worse.
That's killing today. And you're killing. All right. So Kenny,
awful.
Let's
doesn't it just sound horrific?
It just sounds horrid.
But don't you? I mean, you're. I remember when Jim and I were working on my show, and once we're about to start shooting, and he's eating in the scene. So I touch his food with all over the place with my hands because I know he has to eat it professionally. And he goes, "Are you kidding me? I pay women to shit in my mouth. You think I care?"
Touch away, Lou.
Oh yeah.
One time I said to him, "You know that AIDS started in your mother's ass." And he goes, "Yeah, well, it's going to end there too." And then the bell rings.
Louis C.K. again. Your baby's being raped.
Well.
Maybe.
Well, you know.
That's maybe.
Oh.
Why'd you only do 8 this year? I'm sure that was your choice.
Yeah, well, I didn't. I was going to do. What happened was I wanted to take a year off again. I wanted to not start shooting until the fall, and then and they agreed, FX, to let me take a year off. And so then a couple months went by. This is after I finished last season. I was really tired. And a couple months went by, and I was one night I got high. I smoked pot, and I got excited about a whole idea for the next season. I was like, I think I figured out next season. I've got an amazing idea for next season. And I started writing it, and I was like, this is going to be so great. I want to do this now. And I wrote to the president of FX because the next morning he was going to announce that we were taking a year off.
Right.
And I said, hold the announcement. Can I come back after all in the spring? And he said, shit, okay, I got to talk to everybody. So he went and talked to everybody, and then he wrote me back, and he said, you have to say what you're doing now because we have to announce this. And he said, we already spent the money for a full season, but you can do a partial season if you want to come back soon. And I was like, totally. And then, so he announced that the next morning, and then I woke up and I looked at all the shit I wrote when I was high. I was like, this is terrible. This is terrible stuff. I didn't use a single idea. I had like 10 pages written.
Right.
10 stoned pages.
Could you tell us one idea?
It was all, the whole plot was that, Doug Stanhope, who was on the show a few years ago.
As Eddie, yeah.
As Eddie, who the suicidal comic, that I run into him in New York, and he's like wearing a suit and tie, and he just, he cleaned up his act, and he's making money. He's like an investment banker or something like that. And we end up opening a comedy club together. I had this idea. I open a comedy club, and I become a club owner, and and I thought, that's such a cool idea. I wrote all these ideas about young comics come and stuff like that. And then I looked at it all, I was like, no, none of this is funny. And it just stunk. It was really bad. And so now I'm like, I got to fucking... And I only got 80 episodes. And the whole thing was just so stupid. It was just... I made a huge decision that had impact on my and a lot of other people's lives because a lot of people work for me. And I was stoned at the time.
That's wonderful to hear. How's the pot? You like the pot, huh?
I do very little of it. It's like every couple of weeks. If I do it, I'm very paranoid about drug use. So if I do it, if I get high like twice in a week, I'm like, I have a problem, and I stop because I just don't like. I don't think it's good for comics getting high. It takes your will away, and it makes you too comfortable. You know? So I don't do it a lot. And I got kids. I can't be fucking around with that shit. But once every couple of weeks. Smoke a little marijuana.
Just a little bit?
I bought a big thing of marijuana from a guy like 10 years ago. So I smoke very old marijuana. It's really old and dusty.
You still have it from 10 years ago?
I don't know how long ago it was, but it was a while ago.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah. You know what they're doing with marijuana these days and the edibles? You can get some nice fresh stuff, Louis.
Yeah, but I don't want to go I don't want to go become a consumer of pot and go find a pot guy.
Right. You told that wonderful story, I think it was in Comedians in Cars with Jerry.
Yeah.
Getting high and going to the 3D movies, the IMAX.
Yeah, I fucked up a little, too, because I've been back there since, and there's people who see me and recognize, oh, my God, he's high now. He's at the IMAX. Right. And that's like a perfect nightmare when you're high.
It's the thing now.
Yeah. So
You just want to go and relax and enjoy the movie.
That's all I want to do. Is I don't want to be pestered.
Yeah, nobody wants to be pestered when they're high.
I hate being pestered. You know what's weird is that there was a guy in my hometown. He might still be there, and we called him Florida Steve.
Why did you call him?
That was his. He was a guy, a little kind of oldish man that walked around town. Just walked around, and kids would go up to him, and he'd go, "How you doing?" He'd just walk up to you, "Hey, hot day, huh? It's hot." It was a routine. It was like an Abbott and Costello.
Was he retarded in any way?
Yeah,
or?
I think he was sort of retarded. Yeah. Hot day, right? Hot day. And you go, yeah, it's hot. And he goes, hotter in Florida, isn't it? Yeah, it's pretty hot in Florida. He would guide you to what's it like? What's it like down in Florida? It's nice. Girls down there? What are the girls like down there?
Oh, shit.
Well, they got nice girls in Florida. They got big tits. And you go, yeah, they got big tits, Steve. And then he'd put his hand in his pocket and he'd just start jacking off right in front of you. Big bottoms, big... And it was just a routine. It was like Abbott and Costello. And then at one point you'd go, "Hey, what are you doing down there in your pants?" And you go, "Get out of here! I'll cut you to ribbons." You won't say that when the bullets fly. And he'd start threatening you, and then you walk away.
I think every town's got one. This
trying to
guy
think
called
if I had one.
Crazy John, and he used to be behind John's Bargain Store. I don't know if his name was John, but we just called him Crazy John
because he was behind John's
Bargain Store. And he had a shopping cart with a big...
It's like naming a stray dog.
Yeah. It's just we'll name him after the bargain store. Jesus. I know. And he would collect plastic bags. Mm-hmm. And he'd come up to you and just go, "Plastic bag? Plastic bag? Plastic bag?" And you're like, "I haven't seen any plastic bags, John." Okay. And then he'd go up to the dumpster. And he had one of those giant... You know those big plastic sunflowers people put in their lawns that spin around in the wind?
Sure.
He had that on his shopping cart. Mm-hmm. And he'd push it around looking for plastic bags. Crazy John.
Remember Eddie at WNEW?
Oh, yeah, another.
Eddie worked at NEW when we were over there, and his whole job was to empty the garbage from offices.
Yeah. Mm.
And he loved tits.
Yeah.
Where he would uncomfortably stare at tits.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he had no switch where it's like, you shouldn't do that.
You take a glimpse.
Because you go, "I like that girl. She was pretty cute. It's like, I like that." And meanwhile, he's just looking at her tits, and the fucking girl's all creeped out.
I brought him to somehow the guys talked me into taking him out for lunch, so I took him to the Brooklyn Diner, and the waitress happened to have a nice tits.
Oh, no.
It was so awkward.
Jesus.
We could barely eat lunch because Eddie just had to stare at tits the entire time.
Horniness plus retardation is a
bad combination.
Bad.
There's no switch. They just like...
Yeah. What do you got in it? Brooke Hogan?
Must be awful to be other kinds of stuff. I'm glad I'm this. This is a pretty good deal when you consider the alternatives. Anything else, any other kind of thing, you're in the food chain. You're in the food. We are out of the food chain. I don't know if we fully appreciate the fact that we got out of the food chain. That is a massive upgrade. Because for every other living thing, life ends by being eaten. That's how all life ends, is every single life except human life. Every life ends like this. Ah! 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 We're the only ones that get to just die old in a bed. Just, I love you. I mean, imagine if we were still in the food chain on top of everything else. Imagine if we were in the food chain. It would just be another thing you gotta deal with. You're already having a bad day. You wake up in the morning, you're making breakfast, you burn your toast, and it's too late to try again. And your kid comes in and says, "Bleh," and you're like, "Fine." And it's just, why? You get a thing in the mail that says that your phone's different, and your mortgage is another company now. What? I don't get it! Then you're walking to work like, why do I even bother? Oh, shit! God damn it! There's always fucking cheetahs at the train station. Stop it! Do you think that sharks would be embarrassed if they knew that we could all see their fins sticking out of the top of the water? I think they'd be bummed, because I don't think sharks are aware of that at all. I think sharks think they're slick. They swim around like, hey, nobody has any idea who's down here. And we're all up here like, there's totally a shark right there. It wouldn't be fun being a predator either. If you're a predator, imagine if every time you're hungry, you gotta chase a guy who's running for his life. You gotta, come on, dude, shit, get over here. And just hold him down and bite his neck till he shuts the fuck up for a minute. So you can just sit there and eat his stomach before you go to work. That would really suck. That's why animals just, they go, let's do this together, man. You chase the parents away, I'm gonna eat the kid, and you circle back. That's why they do it like that. Fuck it, I'm eating babies. This is bullshit.
That's all you can do with your kids. Just do your best. Nobody fucking knows right from wrong. When I was a kid, they just taught us things to try to keep us, just shut the fuck up. Our morals were just shut the fuck up. Things like slow and steady wins the race. They taught us that. Slow and steady wins the race. Really? Does it win the race? You know what beats slow and steady? Fast and steady. Kicks the shit out of slow and steady. Slow and steady beats old and retarded. That's about it. Stop telling that to kids. A lot of what they teach kids is just to make them polite people, you know? Like they teach them that there's words you shouldn't use. There's bad words. Don't use the bad words. I can't teach my kids that because I do this for a living. But I didn't want my kids to be, you know, assholes. So I used to tell them, like, okay, look, there's no bad words. There's no bad words. All words are good, bad, nothing. But there's some people that get upset when you use certain words. So if you're going to use those words, look at the person first and try to guess if they're that kind of person. Sometimes you can offend somebody when you weren't even trying to. Like there's certain phrases, certain statements that if you're going to say them, you should say them without stopping in the middle. Certain things, if you're going to say them, don't clear your throat in the middle. Okay? You don't want to say things like, there are too many black people suffering from discrimination. We need to stop the Jews from feeling excluded. I once fucked a baby, and then I fucked him again. So you want to get through that one. Otherwise, people get the wrong idea. They'll think you only fucked that baby once.